The tread. The tread is one of the largest terrestrial anomalies to emerge from a gateway, with an average height of 30 feet. It is identified by its distinct teardrop-shaped body, 3 vertical white eyes, and 3 equidistant legs positioned beneath its base. Despite its imposing form, it moves with unnatural fluidity and silence. Anatomical observations have revealed no visible mouth under normal conditions. However, hidden seam lines along the top of the body indicate a concealed orifice, which opens in a 3-part configuration to reveal multiple rows of teeth. The skin is dense and uniformly black, lacking any visible joints or muscle segmentation. The tread structure appears organic, but no biological waste or respiration has been detected. The tread typically remains motionless until a living organism enters its field of vision. Once visual contact is established, a neural response is triggered in the observer, often described as overwhelming dread or involuntary flight reflex. This effect occurs regardless of the observer's prior exposure, training, or visual impairment, suggesting the eyes produce a non-visual, possibly paracognitive signal. Although the tread species appears visually consistent across most sightings, each individual displays a slightly different spacing and alignment of its 3 eyes. These variations are believed to be identifiers, possibly similar to fingerprints or facial recognition markers among human populations. When a tread is perceived, the affected individual typically begins to flee without conscious decision-making. This behavior is believed to be directly influenced by the anomaly's ocular signals, which override standard fear processing centers in the brain. Victims often run into open areas, where the tread can pursue them more easily. Once the subject begins to flee, the tread immediately engages in pursuit. Despite its massive size and 3-legged gait, it is capable of surprising acceleration and can maintain speed for long durations without fatigue. No tread has ever been observed stopping mid-chase. While the standard tread exhibits 3 legs, several rare encounters have documented treads with 4, and in some extreme cases, 6 legs. These variants appear more agile and more aggressive. Leg count is believed to be related to age, experience, or the number of consumed organisms. In addition to behavioral changes, the tread leaves behind geometric impressions in the ground, often circular or radial in nature. These marks are typically burned into soil, stone, or concrete and frequently appear at the perimeter of high-activity gateway sites. Symbolic footprints surrounding these geometric indents suggest territorial boundaries or warning signals. The patterns remain unchanged over time, resisting erosion and weathering. In a rare cross-specimen event, a tread and a still anomaly were recorded occupying the same space within a fog-covered valley. Both entities remained entirely motionless for 40 minutes, facing each other at a distance of approximately 17 meters. No vocalization or movement was observed during the encounter. The 2 anomalies eventually turned and departed in opposite directions. It remains unclear whether this interaction involved communication, territorial recognition, or some other unknown behavior. The significance of the event continues to be debated within the Blue Jay Research Division. When a tread reaches a certain threshold of predatory success, its body begins to change. The skin darkens, the limbs lengthen, and additional legs begin to develop. This transformation appears to coincide with an increase in territorial aggression and a shift in movement patterns. The final stage of this transformation results in a
mutated subspecies, unofficially designated the red variant. In this form,
the skin takes on a blood-red tone, and numerous additional legs appear not only beneath the body but along its sides, back, and upper surface. The speed and violence of this variant are significantly increased. Recorded encounters rarely last more than a few seconds before fatality. This hazard symbol has been issued as an emergency identifier. Any sighting of a red-colored tread variant should be followed by immediate withdrawal, regardless of distance. No known measures have successfully repelled or slowed the red variant once it becomes active. A single video frame, extracted from corrupted drone footage, captured an image of the red variant during a nighttime approach. The frame shows heavy distortion, motion blur, and widespread static interference, suggesting the creature may generate electromagnetic disruption. No recovery of the personnel involved was possible. One unconfirmed gateway region displays an unprecedented pattern, multiple treads forming a perfect outward-facing circle around a red gateway. No movement was observed from the anomalies, and all attempts to enter the zone resulted in complete signal loss. Personnel entering this perimeter have not returned. This formation has become known as the unconfirmed nest zone. Some researchers believe the circle of treads is meant to protect the gateway from external interference. Others suggest the formation is not defensive, but anticipatory, waiting for something to emerge. In areas where tread activity is later confirmed, the aftermath is always consistent scorched ground, perfect circular indents, and no biological remains. Surveillance recordings typically end abruptly, often with the final frame capturing the faint reflection of three white eyes in the distance. Current data indicates that light has no effect on tread visibility. Unlike other gateway anomalies, the tread does not disappear or distort under artificial or natural illumination. It remains fully visible at all times, regardless of time or setting. The tread is not deterred by numbers. It does not appear to rest or retreat. Once it has marked a region, it remains there until its purpose, whatever it may be, is fulfilled. To observe it is to be seen by it. And once it has seen you, it will never stop following. The following locations are where treads can be found. Our next anomaly is the Tangle.